Hi guys, welcome to Boundless Talk with Philip. Today I want to talk to you about realities, and there are two distinctions that I want to make about realities. As the first episode of this channel, I think it is important to draw a line in terms of what is real and what is not. And more and above that, we really need to talk about how do you as a person participate in the realities that you see and come to accept. So there are two types of realities. In this short video, there are two types of realities that I want to discuss with you. There's what we refer to as imposed realities, then there's what we refer to as negotiated realities. And we find that today there's just a lot of pressure in terms of what is imposed to us as realities, as what is real and what is acceptable. And we tend to forget that we as human beings need to be core participants in whatever is presented to us and what we come to accept and normalize. Today we see a lot of things like a lot of mediums that actually do a good job in terms of achieving these imposed realities, such as media, whether it's television or radio or social media. And you find that there's just a lot of things that are projected to us as human beings, as a people, and we are sort of forced to accept without questioning. And sometimes we take those as our true realities. We take those to inform our own identities as people. And it often strikes me how people are less analytical and less skeptic to what they get to hear and what is presented to them. And with such an attitude towards the information we receive and some of the things that we see today, it's concerning that we then pass these particular skills to the generation that is coming, to say that you can accept anything without questioning it. We see it in a lot of things. We see it in religion, we see it in politics, we see it in education, we see it in those important pillars of our society, and it's a concern, it's a big concern. On the other hand, you have what we call negotiated realities, where as an individual you need to question what is presented to you. Often at times we take whatever is presented to us, form permanent perceptions in our minds, and we let that inform each and every step that we take in life. And it's absurd and actually dangerous for us to take that route, because what we don't realize is that there is just a lot of propaganda that is happening out there that sort of classifies people in particular groups and molds people into certain individuals. And one medium that has done that very successfully is the media. It tells us who we are and what we ought to think about other people, and we forget that whatever we're seeing on our screens, it's a projected self. It's a self that is regulated, just like I'm speaking to you right now over this video. I am regulating each and every word that I say to you and how I say it, and all of these things, they affect how you perceive me as a human being and as a person. And you forget that I have a life beyond this. I may sound perfect to you right now, I may write perfect things on social media, but that does not really define who I am as a person. So we need as a people to negotiate realities that are presented to us. And how do you do that? You do that by exercising your thoughts. And there is a powerful element about thoughts which we cannot deny as a nation and as a society, and that is the fact that thoughts dictate the kind of a people that we become, the kind of persons that we become. And one phrase that has for over centuries endured in terms of revealing the truth about thoughts is is a phrase that goes, as a man thinketh, so is he. And a man here refers to any human being. And what we've seen with this phrase is that there are authors that actually expanded on this, like James Allen, who wrote an entire book on this particular phrase. And it tells us about the great ability and the power that is vested on a person to inform his reality, to create and mold his own reality. And then if that is the case, then why is it that we are unable to become the people that we want? We are unable to create the reality that we want to see. It's concerning, because this phrase is still relevant to this day. Could it be that the phrase itself was false, or could it be that it's not really relatable to our generation? I don't know. You answered it. But what I've seen is that that particular phrase, if we were to update it and actually modify it to suit our own circumstances, then in this 21st century we would then say that as a man negotiates and yields to the thoughts, so is he. So you can't just become thoughts that are presented to you by imposed realities, but you can become a person that negotiates thoughts, thoughts that are presented to you, whether by means of media or social media, but negotiate those thoughts and come to a conclusion that I feel like I have equally contributed in accepting this view or accepting this perception, and therefore I'm allowing it to guide my life. And that is it. If you can use that formula over imposed realities to say that I must be an equal negotiator in whatever is presented to me, then you're going to go through each and every day fulfilled and feel that you're in control of what you're becoming, because some people are becoming what other people want them to become, and let that not be your fate, and let that not be the path that you will take. So thank you so much for tuning in today, and this is the first video, and I just wanted us to start with understanding that they are imposed realities and they are negotiated realities. And for subsequent videos, just ask yourself that question again and again: is this video imposing a certain reality, or is it allowing me to come in and negotiate so that I take what I feel represents my values and represents the person that I want to become in future? So thank you so much for tuning in the Boundless Talk. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can get a notification of the next video, and please like this video and share it with friends and family and colleagues.